She's like, oh, Link's around all the time because you're constantly getting attacked by Lionel Zelda.
Just jump off the edge. Don't even bother fighting him. That is like we've just played Ninja Gaiden on my channel.
Yeah.
That is akin. Oh, do it. That is akin to that shot of when you run through the fog-covered mountain and there's like the 300 swords stuck in it from all the dead warriors. Yeah. That pan across of just like 30 dead enemies, including Lionel's. So, have you ever played? You played God of War, haven't you?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Right. So it's not really a spoiler for this, but there's a bit in the game where Kratos goes into a portal.
Mm-hmm.
And due to shenanigans, he spends longer in that portal than anticipated.
Oh, okay.
And when you return, I love that. It's like a similar trope and when you return, like Atreus is giving you shit for it. Of like, Dad, you're back. Where were you? It's like, I've only been gone for a few minutes.
Oh yeah.
And Atreus says, "No, Dad, you were gone a really long time." And they pan across, and there's like 50 dead enemies.
There's just like the elves are dead in like heaps.
Yeah, literal piles of enemies.
Yeah, literally all around Atreus.
And it's never explained how long you were in there for, but it's suggested that it might very well have been like a day. Like you may have Atreus may have been fighting for an entire day with the Leviathan axe.
Oh my god.
It's just right there. And I'm simultaneously glad that you don't get to see it because like what you imagine in your head is really cool.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see just a snippet of what Atreus was doing because you never get to see Atreus.
Oh my god, no! What?
Instant. Do it. Let him hit you. Oh, dodging lasers.
Like, what is this
you never
fucker
see.
going?
He's running, but you never get to see Atreus use the Leviathan axe.
No.
And I was curious to see can he use it as well as Kratos because obviously it's his axe as well. It did belong to his mother. Because I love that about that as well. Oh yeah, Kratos' new weapon in this game is a super sick, awesome axe. That's like Mjolnir. Oh, I'll do it. Thanks, babe.
Oh, thank
That's
you.
like Mjolnir.
Thank you,
and you find out later in the game, oh no, it's not Kratos' axe, it's belonged to his wife.
Yeah.
It's like, how fucking badass was Kratos' wife? If that's her base weapon. Oh! Take his ankles off. Take these robo ankles.
Oh, God.
And I fucking love that moment.
Oh, yeah, that was one of the coolest moments of the game for me.
Where he just pans across and just shows you, oh yeah, Atreus took out like 30 endgame enemies.
It's just like, what the fuck, I've only been gone for a few seconds. No, you haven't, Dad.
You've been gone for a very long time. You never find out how long it is, but it's very clear, like, way too long. Look at it.
Rivali's like, yeah, I'm here too.
Get your shafts.
Like, I think that this game does such like a good job of essentially leveling Link up through his equipment and stuff.
Yeah.
Is that you look at us by the end of the game now, and it's like, oh yeah, let's just take on the fucking world.
Well, nothing's really a threat anymore, is it?
Exactly, but you start
There's very
the
little
game,
in this game that threatens
and it's
you.
like, oh my god, a stationary guardian. What the fuck do we do?
And now it's like you're hunting guardians for
Yeah.
money. Do it.
Oh!
Oh! The master cycle. Look at it, cut his ankles off. Do it. Thanks, Abosa. Oh god, like these things are just sport.
Yeah.
Like, I bring it up all the time, but it's like that one character in Lord of the Rings, and I forget the name of them, but where they suggested that on a weekend they go out and hunt Balrogs for fun. I think it's Balrogs or it's like some other ridiculous creature that they hunt for fun.
Oh my god. That would be incredible.
To like test their skills, that whole shit.
It's just like, you do not fuck with the guy that goes and hunts Balrogs.
Well, it's the elves, isn't it? And they live forever.
Yeah.
And it's like that great thing of like these elves have trained in combat for 100 lifetimes, and they get killed by Uruk-hai who were 4 days old. Like, what? How much of a bitch must you seem in the elf world?
Yeah.
Where 1,000 years of experience is trumped by a 4-year-old monster birthed from the ground, fighting with scavenged weapons. Oh no. So I'm curious about how do you like refill the thing with fuel then?
Just food.
But you said this, but I'm curious about how it works. Like, do you have to just drop it into the fuel tank?
Essentially, yeah.
Can you imagine? Like, if this is how it worked?
If you
Just
could just
walk
shove
up.
apples into your car.
Yeah, that'd be great. It's like I think we made a video about it before, where it's there was the Chrysler turbine car,
Okay.
which is a experimental prototype car. I think they made like 70 of them.
Yeah.
That had a turbine engine in it, so the same kind of thing you have on like jet planes and things like that.
Oh my god.
And the thing about this turbine engine was that any kind of fuel that was combustible, so anything that could catch fire, could be used to fuel this vehicle.
Fucking
So
hell.
as long as it's combustible, you can use it to power this vehicle. And it's like, it didn't have great mileage, it didn't have great like miles to a gallon, anything like that, or wasn't all that fast, but
Yeah.
you could literally power it with anything.
Oh my god.
To the point where, like the famous story about it is they took it to Mexico, and the Mexican president at the time asked them, could it run on tequila? And they did some tests, and went, yeah, it can run on tequila. And they drove around in a car powered by tequila. But in experiments, this car ran on everything from tequila to hairspray, to just regular grade like alcohol, like vodka, medical grade if you wanted to get you better miles to go, I think.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, they never put any more money into developing that technology.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah.
It's a car that you can fuel by anything, and the
Yeah.
engine lasted like 20 years.
And it's like, oh, maybe let's stunt this one into the ground so we don't lose all our oil money.
Because the engine as well didn't, because it was basically comprised of 3 moving parts. It never needs to be repaired.
Well, it's similar to the thing of like, yeah, if we found a cure for cancer, it'd probably just be fucking monetized. Like,
Immediately.
people would just immediately make it the most expensive fucking drug.
Oh.
And it's like, oh great, capitalism, yeah.
That's a real thing, and people don't believe me when I talk about it. It's like, there was never a car that could run on fucking like chip fat. Like
Yeah.
any kind of fat or oil would work. Look at it on her iPhone. I've been on those dates before.
Yeah.
Girls just constantly on her phone taking selfies.
He's figured out how to get it to move. However, it's apparent that we still have much more to learn.
And Link's just like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Divine Beast has
What you don't see is like constantly in the background is like deadline holes. I'm just going to refute. Like, I'm going to just choose to believe that in every shot where we can't see behind Link in these
Just
things,
behind
there are
that
just,
hill.
Divine Beast.
it's just like 100 deadline holes.
Yeah.
If we want to turn back Calamity Ganon, they're our best hope.
So yeah, there's like, I think there's like 4 memories in this rough, like, small central Hyrule field.
So it's the idea of like, oh, these are all memories from this one conversation you had on this one wall.
Yeah, so I was like, these will be like easy to just go and grab and box off all together.
Now wielding that sword on your back.
Oh, well, I think he's pretty good, like, given by, like, you know, the last one of these we had.
Do you hear it yet, hero?
Yeah, so it's saying like, there should be a voice inside the sword if you've unlocked your true potential.
Which we do hear, didn't we? We heard it when we grabbed it.
No, we didn't.
Did we not?
No.
Oh, was that just the guy? Because I remember something like, oh, we get told by the sword that we can use its power.
Mm-hmm.
So is that not the voice it's talking about? Because it says, like, oh, when we first got it, it says use the power to defeat evil. Is that not the voice it's referring to?
I don't think that was the sword talking to us.
Oh, okay. Was it just the goddess?
I think it was like Zelda or the Deku Tree or something.
Ah,
Can't
fair
remember.
enough. So it's not the sword. So when it says, like, the power of the Master Sword has been restored, that's not the Master Sword itself
No,
telling
that's
us that?
not, no.
It's like the goddess who gave it over.
Or
Okay.
like Link just knows. Link has a connection with it or something, but I think it's implying like Zelda's basically calling him out like, yeah, you might be the champion, but you're not all that, are you?
Which would probably have had more impact if it wasn't following another one where we saw
Where
him.
we just see him take out like a field of Lionels.
And he apparently had suffered no injury whatsoever because Zelda's there like, oh, the scratch doesn't look that deep, and it pans over to like 30 dead Lionels. Like this enemy that is so dangerous, everyone in Hyrule avoids them, and Link is just casually killing them like it's nothing. So if you're walking out of a fight, and as well, they were really close together,
They were, yeah.
which means he must have fought them all at the same time.
So there's one like here.
Okay.
There's one here, because it's by the horse statue. I'm just trying
do
to
like
go
these
off
little
like
cutscenes, though.
memory, by the way.
Now, these little cutscenes are quite neat, I don't mind them. It's just one of those things where if we'd have spent an entire episode doing this,
Yeah.
like when I was playing, it's like, why are you going to do the Divine Beast? Well, now we've got a choice. We've got a pad for time, folks. We've got a pad for time.
Well, it's not even that. It's just like, let's go do a few of them.
As well, it's story content.
It
So
is.
I don't know much about this world besides Urbosa is the shit all the time.
Well, that's why I wanted to, like, before, you know, Karl ends the game for us, whether we have to take a break or not.
Oh, really?
It's like,
really,
just-
mate?
Fuck you.
Oh, just this man T-poses on you.
What? What do you do?
Just keep slashing his dick. There we go. Take his sword.
I can't take a sword. I don't need it.
You're not. I don't need it.
It's full of vinyl weapons, mate.
At the very least, take his bananas.
Well, I got the bananas. That's all.
Because the wing cleaver's quite fun to use because the projectile attack. So.
I mean, if you want me to get rid of something for it.
Oh, it does like 40 damage, doesn't it? Oh,
It
yeah, get
does,
rid of that
yeah.
one of those royal brawls, like the 36 damage one.
Okay, yeah.
It's like it's got long throw. You know what? Use the long throw to take out that single choo-choo. Fuck it. I want to see that. I want to see a long throw kill on the choo-choo. There we go. Or over the ridge as well.
Oh no! It just hit the ridge instead. Oh! There we go.
So pointless.
I don't.
I like the wind cleaver. The wind cleaver's quite fun with the ability to do like the anime.
No!
Because that looks really cool.
It does, yeah.
Also, there's
And
only
I
abilities.
need to be bearing in mind that very soon you'll be the one like controlling again. So
It's
if you
what-
want
I just-
that wind cleaver, you can have it.
I just like that ability. It's really unique and it's really fun. Like, remember that guy was it like a bokoblin or something, got his legs?
Yeah.
Took it and then he just slid off the edge. He's like, no! Oh, man. I hope the people of Hyrule as well know that things are getting better. It's like when you look out of your window and you see the champion wheeling on a unicorn motorcycle wearing full skeleton armour with 50 Lionel weapons on his back,
Yeah.
you know that like the end to the dark times is coming.
It is. Like Link is on his way. He's getting there.
But first he's got to take his selfies. I don't know why that cracked me up. Just a little puff of leaves as Link just ploughed through it.
Not
He
really.
doesn't even give a fuck. Oh, I'm being attacked by a laser. Who gives a shit? Just casually dodging lasers like an
Yeah.
absolute champ. It's not even a threat, could it? Look at that! Huh?
Oh
Yeah!
my god! Link!
He's so powerful! Yeah, selfies!
He says, I didn't want to take us this memory earlier because, you know, it would have been terrifying. Now Link's just like, fuck it!
Oh, this is area surrounded by guardians, so
Yeah.
really difficult to get to. Check my phone. Ah, yes. Like, you should be in that photo. Like, that would make it cooler, I think. It's like you.
Zelda's just been taking those landscape photos, man.
Yeah. Like, oh man, that's so boring. Like, Link should be in the photo.
I love him just
Or
being
like
in a
Zelda
luchador
being
outfit,
there.
though.
It's great. I love it.
Hero of Hyrule, chosen by the sword that
Oh, it's where everyone's like, let's watch Link be an absolute
Yeah.
badass.
unflinching bravery and skill
Yeah, no
in
shit.
the face of adversity.
Unflinching is the correct word for
It
this.
definitely is.
And there's his Bay, look, getting wet. Well, wetter than usual, given that she's a fish.
Whether skyward bound
And there's Rivali, not giving a fuck.
or steeped in the glowing
Oh.
embers of twilight,
Yeah, that proud manly tear.
blade is forever bound
The boat is also getting a little bit wet.
of the hero.
That's like a Strooks there.
We pray for your protection, and we hope that the two of you will grow stronger together as one. Forged in the long
Can you tell like, Zelda's like, really, am I doing this?
She's making it sound like we already lost.
It's a good point, Daruk.
Yeah.
Like, she's talking like in such a defeated manner.
Appointed night with all the ceremonial pomp, grandeur, and nonsense we could muster.
Oh, shut up, Rivali. I will pay for DLC where he's removed from the game. Like, keep his ability, but just remove all of his lines.
Think about the same page as the princess regarding this boy.
I killed 30 Lionels. Yeah, you fucking tell him, Abosa.
Of her own failures. Well, at least that's how the princess sees him.
Like, so that's kind of hinting at why she resents him. Because he hasn't had to try and he's gained this power.
The thing, you know, he does try.
But like,
He
he's
fights
just kind
so
of,
hard.
like, but I think before all of this happened, like, he just kind of strolled up and was already amazing. And then she's
Well,
like,
they don't
I've
know-
tried so hard and I still haven't unlocked my powers. Meanwhile,
don't
this
know how
dickhead
ha-
just like turned up.
They don't know how hard Link tried. Like, we
Well,
don't know how
Zelda
much he
does.
grind. We don't know how much he grinded off screen.
Zelda didn't see me battling against all those Lionels off screen.
Well, that's the thing. She sees you doing that. Surely that shows that, yeah, he's
But
fucking
it depends
earned
what
this.
time this happens, because I think
Maybe,
this is
yeah.
before all of the... Like, I think that's one of the earliest memories in the game.
Yeah,
Like,
when Link's
before
rocking
they
it.
go on any of their little adventures or whatever.
So he just rocks up and immediately he's like wielding this legendary blade.
Immediately proves himself worthy of the Master Sword, yeah. Which, we've seen this Link, I think fair enough.
Yeah, he's definitely earned the right to wield that weapon.
But
with
when
everything we've
Zelda's
seen
like,
of him.
man, I've trained all my life and can't wield this power yet. And then I just see this guy rock up and he's like, yeah, I've got the Master Sword.
Maybe she wasn't such a salty bitch about it.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, maybe that's what it is. Like complaining, oh, I want the power.
Yeah.
Mate, do it. Speaking of the Master Sword, you should be able to rotate on this thing. Yeah. Don't even kill it. Just leave it injured. There we go. It's a few slaps.
Job's done.
Done. Just leave it. I don't even care. I don't
It
even want to
didn't
kill
even
it.
have a chance.
No. But that's like why I think I dislike Rivali so much, because all he ever does is shit talk you, but every other cutscene that has him featured Link is featured doing something amazing or phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, how are they not aware of his reputation?
But then it's Rivali just talking a mad game while getting his ass kicked.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, they must be aware of his reputation, that this guy came out of nowhere and immediately wielded the Master Sword, like the most sacred, legendary weapon to exist in this world. And he's there like, I have my doubts about this boy. I mean, that boy who like is deflecting lasers with a pot lid.
He's
and
proved
kicking...
himself worthy of the goddess. And it's like, nah, I don't trust him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the goddess herself has said that he's worthy, and Rivali's like, yeah, but I don't think he's ready.
Yeah, I haven't said that he's worthy.
Like, who are you to challenge a god? I know I shit talk Rivali, I just hate that archetype of character.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I went into the big breakdown of like, it's not that he's smug, it's that he's smug with no reason.
Yeah.
Like, we never actually see him do anything cool. The only thing we've ever seen him do is eat shit and die.
The only thing that he's proven his worth with is his ability. But even then, like, it didn't help him be a badass.
No.
He still got his shit wrecked even though he could do that.
Oh yeah, Master Cycle.
Oh, just cycle up here. Like, look at this legendary horse.
Is that Epona then?
I don't think so.
Is it Epona's not in this game, is it? But you can get Epona if you use like the amiibo.
You can, yeah.
So, is that like a other world type thing where like Epona is not in the game? So whose horse is it?
I don't.
Is it just a horse, or is it
No,
like a
it's
special
like-
horse?
I don't think it has anything to tell us. I think it's just a horse statue.
Ah, fair enough. Something is this like Zelda's horse? I know Zelda's horse is in the game, isn't it?
Yeah, you can find it around here, I believe.
It's like the white stallion. It's
Because
like
there's
got
the
the
white
best speed
stallion,
rating.
and then there's basically what people equivalent as like the Ganon one, where it's just big chungus.
Yeah, it's descended from Ganon's horse, isn't it? I mean, like Zelda should be in that photo, just like
Yeah.
posing.
I
you should have
stood there
Link-
with a horse and Link, and like, yeah.
So that's not Epona then, that Link's riding, it's just generic.
It's
horse.
just horse.
Be sure to take the time to soothe your mount. That's the only way it will know how you truly feel.
Oh man, because you can get like the
Well, thank you.
the Hylian like legendary bridle as well.
At
Where it's like,
first,
oh, you can just put that on
I
any
should have
horse.
put him with all of the royal
And it's
gear.
just like, yeah.
I thought maybe he should have to earn it first.
The worst thing is though, you can't put anything on the giant horse.
Ah, Ganon's horse.
Yeah. Because it's like, oh, it's too big. Nothing fits. It's like, god damn it.
I love how Zelda's talking about my horse didn't earn the right to wear this bling.
See that?
See,
mountain?
there we go. See, Link took that photo. There's her Instagram photo
Yeah.
It takes its name from the goddess.
for the gram.
Lanayru's decree is very specific. It says no one is allowed under the age of 17.
Oh, it's where we all go get drunk.
The
Get drunk on the mountain.
on the mountain.
17 and over club inside a mountain. That's fucking
Oh
sick.
god, that sounds like a good place. Like,
Courage.
no one under 17 can be there because they're not wise enough.
Neither awoke anything inside me.
I don't know about you. I've met some really stupid older people.
I have.
Perhaps the spring
So
of
that's what
wisdom,
she's saying is,
renewal of the
I've been to the other two springs, but I'm not allowed to go to the Spring of Wisdom till I'm 17. maybe that one will help me.
No real reason.
Oh, so that's like maybe it'll help me to find this lost power.
Yeah.
The next moment will change.
So we did see another memory a while ago where she was in a shrine. I think it was the Shrine of Power.
Where she's praying to it, yeah.
And she's praying, and it's like, oh, nothing happened.
Oh yeah, 'cause she'd been out there all day, hadn't she?
Yeah.
She'd been praying, but nothing had happened.
So now she's like, I'm 17 today. It's time to go up that fucking mountain and try.
And she's telling Link, because Link's gonna come with her.
Yeah.
Oh. I remember.
But we won't go do all of them. I'll just leave us. I don't know which one this is, but I figured there's like 4 that I'm aware of that are like around here.
Just to give us a little bit of story.
yeah,
some
just
background.
a little bit.
It gives
so
us
we'll go
also
to, like the green one.
some of the motivation for Link as well.
No.
Oh.
Like, we don't need to know all of the memories, but just a little bit more story to like fill you in.
It's like it gives you some backgrounds like why Link is so stoic and he is the way he is.
And it's because he proved himself worthy of a goddess, and immediately everyone shout on him and went, "Why are you the hero?" It's like, God damn it!
That would give you a complex, wouldn't it?
It would,
I'm the
it
most
would.
capable person in this in this world, and all I get is people saying, "I don't believe in you."
It's
It's
like,
like
really?
he's wielding the Master Sword. Like, look at that! Yeah, we don't believe in Link. He's not worthy. Is he just perfect swan diving 1,000 feet?
It's like, I literally have the sword that proves me worthy.
And people are still saying, "Oh, I don't think he's ready."
Yeah.
Like, well, the goddess thinks I'm ready, so how about you go and you swivel on it?
Like, whose fucking judgment is better, hey?
Master Cycle.
Oh, God.
I will admit though, this Master Cycle, the ability to summon it anywhere, is very useful.
Oh, God, yeah. Because
they
it
better put-
defeats the trouble of a horse.
Which is that it just sometimes gets stuck on the environment, or like sometimes you don't
Or
have
you
it. Like
have,
if
to, you have to jump off a cliff. And
Well,
then
we
it's
have that
stuck
so
up
many
there.
times.
Yeah.
Like when I actually bothered to use a horse, it was, oh, I need to go across this valley, and it'll take me 20 minutes to run around on my horse, or I can just jump and climb up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes me
And they clearly knew that that was an issue because they also put in
the teleport
like,
room.
they put in like the saddle and bridle or whatever of a teleportation one for the horse.
So you can teleport
So
your
whenever
horse
you
wherever
whistle,
want.
it just teleports to you.
Because they knew it was an issue.
Yeah.
Like Red Dead fixes this by just like if like your horse is stuck, it just respawns it, but just out of your field of view. So
Oh,
it doesn't look
okay.
like your horse is teleporting in, but if you are like in the middle of the fucking woods and you left your horse like in a city, it'll
Yeah.
it'll spawn your horse just outside of your view, and then have it run over
right.
like a crest of a hill or something like that. So it looks like, oh, my horse was always there, it didn't hear me.
Maybe
So
this-
big tree, little tree, overlooking all of Hyrule.
Yeah. So I'm trying to look for anything else I can see in the background where I can tell what side this is.
There
I
is a
think
question though: are there
Further
any
down.
memories inside Hyrule Castle?
There is.
Oh, okay.
So
So I guess use Rivali's Gale and fly high and keep an eye out for that
There is
massive
this one.
factory. Ah, okay.
which is literally inside of the castle.
Can you like fly up high and look for a big tree?
'Cause it might be over there. So I think it was more behind the castle if we look.
Yeah, I guess.
So I think those rocks to the right are the ones like down there.
that the entrance, like the promised lands. Whew, sorry, I really need to pee. Would you mind if I just quickly nip to the bathroom?
Tell
Would you
you
want
what,
to do this?
Carl, like while I make my way there, you just go. I'll master cycle zero my way over there, and Karl just like run away. Like Karl just can't bear this anymore. But I think if we've proven anything from Karl's toilet breaks is that he likes to go. When he needs to go, he needs to go, and that's fair enough. I'm not going to stop him. But I'm not going to stop this Link either. Ah. Oh god. And then like I actually knew where this was. So I thought I remembered the right place and it's like, oh no. I tried guys. Oh! That looks like it. Let's take out this guy first.
Bruce protection is now ready to roll.
There we go. There we go. Like, Carl's just going to come back and see me fighting up a goblin. Like, what the fuck's going on?
So what people don't see is when we're recording these, I have a big mug of coffee at the start of every recording session.
Yeah.
Because we record like 3 or 4 in a row, I've had like 3 coffees. So I just come back and I just see Lucas is getting attacked by the Dothraki once again.
So I was like, oh, there's the tree, and then a silver goblin like started charging me on a horse, and I was like, okay, this has got to happen then.
Although his mate's just watching. He's not helping.
Hang on, wait, where are you going? No.
He picked up a stick. Time. I like how everything's getting hype and joining in. You got 157 of these.
Yeah, because all of the Lionels had shock arrows.
Oh yeah, of course. I was thinking then, why have you got 157 shock arrows? That's ridiculous. So is this one of those games where everything goes to 9999 then, I guess?
I know you can go to triple figures. I don't think I've seen things past like maybe about 110.
We've got 137 or 157 arrows.
Oh, I thought you meant power.
So I'm guessing
the items will go up to 999.
Got it. So it depends. Some games go to 9. Some games go. It's always in like base 10, isn't it? You go up to 9, you go up to 99, and you go up to 999.
Yeah. What do these guys think?
They took it.
They did.
I really do want a plush of these things though.
They beat
I love
squishy.
They're tiny little dumb eyes.
So I think this tree is the tree.
It
And I
looks
saw
like the
it and immediately got ambushed.
Well, that's why, Lucas. They're protecting the tree.
Oh god, they are.
Do you know how to do like the whistle tech then?
Oh, this, yeah. Like,
So it's where so you can sprint and sprint forever.
yeah.
Which lets you.
So
I'm
you
not
get
sure how it
sprint
works.
speed. You see, you have to hold whistle and tap sprint.
But it means that you never run out of sprint, doesn't it? So you
Yeah.
can sprint forever.
So you can just keep doing that rather than ever actually sprinting. I
Which,
think
like,
it is slightly slower than sprinting because you have to start and stop.
But it means that you never run out of stamina.
Yeah. So I can do it,
That view is so great.
but I just haven't been like using that stuff.
The giant fucking Lionel spear on his back.
In his little Skelly Bob armor.
It's great. Precious memories.
Of just like, oh god, there's Zelda fighting for her life.
There's one. Oh, and another.
Yeah, look, she's doing it. She's taking selfies.
Yeah.
She's on Instagram.
For a variety of things.
And Link's there like, oh god. So it can be used as a camera phone then.
Called the Silent
Yeah, yeah.
Princess. It's a rare
It's more like I've not seen anyone physically use it as a camera except for the
Well,
one thing.
That's what Link uses the camera for, the camera room.
Not in a cutscene though.
No.
Here, in the wild.
That's the first time in a cutscene we've seen it being used as a camera because
Mm-hmm.
all these photos got taken. We've not actually seen anyone take them.
Yeah.
Is that the species?
That's the first one that I can remember.
Oh no,
where
we
we've
did
seen-
with the Champions Ballad.
with the exception of that one, yes.
Yeah.
Which is DLC.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
And this is all base games. This is the first time in the base game that we've seen. Also, Link is checking that ass out. Zelda's wearing them yoga pants.
Known to have very, very potent effects under the proper circumstances. Ta-da! Research
Oh,
from the
yeah.
castle shows ingesting one of these can actually augment certain.
Don't worry,
abilities.
Link knows.
We wouldn't be in a
Yeah, I've
controlled
eaten many hot
environment.
fudge frogs.
At your level of physical fitness, you'd be a perfect candidate for the study.
Eat this frog.
Taste it.
That's I like that. That's a nice little character moment
Yeah.
of them both together.
It's like, go
What's
on,
the-
just down this frog, Link.
That might be the first time we've seen that. Oh yeah, Zelda has got that cake. Like fucking hell, Zelda man doing them squats, them
Yeah.
yoga pants, and I think if we slowed down that footage, you'd see Link having a glance down.
Oh, he definitely did.
He definitely did. He's like, that's what I'm protecting. That's Hyrule's ass right there, protecting that one.
So, speaking of protecting Hyrule's ass, like, Karl,
Is it time?
this is your objective. And unfortunately, we still can't meet up with each other.
We can't now.
So, unfortunately, like,
This could be the last episode for a while.
for however long it takes for me and Karl to be able to meet back up, depending on, you know, restrictions with COVID-19 and everything. But we don't want to just spend like 20 episodes doing this and looking for things to do.
Yeah, because even like the memories, as fun as they are, he's just going to be running in a circle.
It will be,
watching
yes.
cutscenes.
And I am sorry that it's come to this, but we will have like another playthrough.
Oh, bye, Master Cycle.
We'll have another playthrough, like in lieu of this.
It will be, yeah. And
So you won't be getting less videos. It just the Zelda playthrough itself. I want Karl to finish it.
I
Karl
want to finish it
started
as
it.
well.
He needs to finish it.
Oh, can you not climb this? So I saw what you were trying to do. No.
We can do it, Karl.
And chances are, 'cause we've got so many episodes in advance, it's probably not even... The audience won't notice.
Hopefully they won't. If they do, I'm hoping things go well with all of this pandemic stuff, and it won't be very long at very least.
The thing that I hope is that people understand. I hope we don't get that
hope so.
shitty person who's like, well, why don't you just meet up in person? Because I don't want to fucking expose Lucas to coronavirus.
clarify, like, we live hours away from each other. We don't have cars, so we'd have to get on public transport. It's not really doable.
Smash cut to that person's like, get a car, scrub.
Oh god. Oh god. Link.
I think Lucas, you're going to have to do it. Naked Boy Link's going to have to go from halfway up this cliff.
Let's try and get to a spot we can wait.
Yeah.
There we go. And any like thoughts for now, Karl? Because I'm gonna let Rivali's Gale come back.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, it's a really good game.
And
I've really enjoyed playing some Zelda. It's just a shame that the playthrough, the middle of it, fell in just like the end times of humanity.
Yep.
Not ideal, and I am hoping that people aren't shitty about us having to take this break. 'Cause I know people have been shitty on the main Fact Fiend channel about the fact we're recording remotely, even though the content is exactly the same. It's exactly the same. It's just the people talking off camera are now even more off camera than normal.
It's true. It's true.
We have had collectively and individually as people varying degrees of shitty, snotty messages about the fact that we're recording remotely.
And I'm sure you've got like the brunt of it, but yes, we all have our share, I suppose, of it.
And people seemingly can't understand why we're not risking our lives for the sake of entertainment.
For the sake of some like dumb YouTube videos.
It's oddly enough, I don't want to risk my life to do that. Can you imagine how shitty that'd be if I died?
It's like, oh, what did you die doing? Well, I wanted to play Zelda.
Yeah, I got my mate to come over on a public train and he caught the Rona while he was on the train, and then I gave that to everyone in my house as well.
Yeah.
Why? So we could record an episode of Zelda. Well, did you need to do that? Well, no, we can record remotely with no effort. Oh, okay, awesome.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry it's come to this, but I want to give you like the final.
The final explosion of Link. Yeah,
I do,
the perfect
and I
one.
want to make sure we don't half-arse it.
That's a fair point, yeah. Even though that would be very suitable for the way we play.
It would be.
Half-arse it. Just what you should do now is when you should cut the video just as the explosion goes off, so no one gets to see it.
Oh god, he's waiting.
Oh, the Guardian right at the top! Oh, the hero Guardian. Search it. One screw. Oh, that should have been alive. That'd have been amazing, that, if it was like a constant recurring threat. So it's the final one.
For now.
It's the final one. It
For
happens
now,
now.
Karl.
Oh, god damn it. We can figure this out. We can get it to balance right on this.
It's fine. I'll manage this. There we go.
There we go. And then the other bomb. Look at Link. He's looking at your nose. So I hope we get a break soon. So Lucas, till next time.
Till next time, Karl.
Oh!